Happy Monday, champions. Please find your at a glance for the week of November 13th through November 17th. I hope everyone has had a great weekend with their families. I do apologize for the lateness of this at a glance video. This will be a little lengthy because there are many updates and reminders that I want to bring to your attention. So please bear with me. The first thing I want to do is say thank you to everyone that assisted with the book fair last week. It was an amazing success. We have collected or raised over $3,000 from our book fair. So again, thank you to Ms. Flores, Ms. Joseph, Mr. Bianco, and every staff member that gave their time last week to assist with the book fair. The other thing that I want to do is say thank you to those that assisted with putting up the college banners on Friday. I know that many students were really excited to see just the difference in the lobby when they came this morning. Teachers, if your college or university is not represented in the hallway, please let me know. I will be making another order to purchase some more pennants and college pennants. So if your college is not represented, please let me know and I will make sure that we put that up for you. I do have to tell you there isn't going to be a change this week. Our data inquiry days will have to be rescheduled. There was a mistake on my part when I sent out the data inquiry presentation and the protocol. I did not send out the memo, the most important thing. I thought the memo was in the drive, but it was actually in the folder, but it actually was not. And so within that memo, it had who was responsible for securing subs for this week. And unfortunately, because of the late notice, I do not believe we'll be able to get enough subs to cover for to have an effective data inquiry this week. So the data inquiry days will be rescheduled. They will be on November 27th. Will be primary. So when we come back, as soon as we come back from Thanksgiving break, and then December 1st. And so hopefully we'll be able to get coverage. If we have to make some adjustments, we'll just do the best that we can. But please make sure you look at the memo to see who is responsible for securing subs. It's really important that you take the time to view these videos and read the different documents that are attached. There are many people that have asked questions or are confused about some things. And if they had only watched the video or read some of the documents that was attached to the email, they would have all their questions answered. Another change that will take place this week is, or beginning this week, is all art classes will now be held in Ms. Shepherd's old classroom. So you need to bring down your class to Ms. Shepherd's old classroom when you have art, and also pick up your students from there as well. So Ms. Peckham will no longer be traveling to the different classes. She will be housed for the remaining of this year. She will be housed in Ms. Shepherd's old classroom, and so all art classes will be held there. I am currently approving or finalizing all SLOs. If you get an email from me, I will simply state what error if there was an error and something that you need to correct, or if there was maybe an oversight on your part. I would just simply send you an email. If you do not get an email from me, then your SLO is approved and it's completed, and there is nothing else that we need to do with that. I want to say thank you to Ms. Holmes for supporting everyone in creating their SLOs, understanding the SLO process. Thank you so much for your efforts from there. Because of that, I haven't seen as many errors or things that would need teachers to correct. So again, thank you so much, Ms. Holmes. The one other thing that I want to let everyone know or make you aware of is I am a part of a professional development program that works on ensuring that I am using my time effectively as a instructional leader, and that a lot of my time is not spent on putting out fires, but really making sure that I'm spending as much time as I can inside of the classrooms, around the building, coaching you to be the best teachers in front of your students, just really constantly taking the pulse of the building. So this Friday and then the following Monday and Tuesday, I will have someone from the office, which is called SAMS. It's called the SAMS Project. And so there will be a colleague that will be here, and they will be shadowing me. They will not speak to anyone. They won't even speak to me. And so what they'll be just doing is kind of observing me, and shadowing me around the building and really tracking how I'm using my time. And then together they'll work with me and Ms. Hernandez to ensure that I'm really using my time effectively as an instructional leader. So I just want to kind of give you a heads up if you're trying to figure out who's this person, kind of following me on Friday and then the following Monday and Tuesday. As you know, today is a 2-hour early dismissal day. As well, you are allowed to leave with the students at 12:15. This is now considered a teacher work day and not a professional development day. However, please understand that the grading window will close at 11:59 today. So you will no longer be allowed or able to put in grades in School Max after 11:59 today. So please make sure that you publish your grades, you double check. Attached to this email will be the missing grade reports as of now. Please just make sure that you are double checking. When School Max first came out, when I was in the classroom, I would publish almost every 10-15 minutes because you just never know, and I would kind of double check things. So just really make sure that you have grades entered in so we can be 100% and ready to print our report cards. The last thing I want to talk about is the discipline procedure. There has been a lot of misconceptions, unclarity around our discipline policy and the procedures. And so we are going to meet after school on November 28th. This will be another quasi-staff meeting. We're really just going to be talking about the discipline procedures, making sure that everyone is understanding the discipline procedures, understanding the Student Rights and Responsibilities Handbook. As the principal of the building, it is important that I follow the Student Rights and Responsibilities Handbook. And so we're going to take some time to make sure you understand the Student Rights and Responsibilities Handbook, what a level 1 offense is versus a level 2 or 3 or 4 or even a 5. And we'll also talk about minor versus major behavior offenses and which offenses warrant an office referral and so forth. And so we're going to take some time to kind of reconnect together as a staff to make sure that everyone is on one accord when it comes to our discipline procedure for the school year. That is all. I definitely want to highlight our paraprofessionals this week. This week is on Wednesday, we'll be celebrating Paraprofessionals Day. So thank you so much to Miss Dandridge, Miss Smith, Mr. Hill, Miss Banks, as well as Miss Bowley for all that you do to support our students, to support our staff, to really being flexible. I think that's the number one thing about your job. All of you are very flexible and very eager and just excited, to do whatever it takes to ensure that everyone is successful. So I publicly want to say thank you for all that you do, and as we celebrate you this week. That is all. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to let me know. I hope we all have a great week.